Guys, I have some big news. I know a lot of you guys requested this, but I finally made a music playlist. Go check out the link in the description below, and let's get into it. I got a lot of comments on my last video. Thank you guys so much for the love and the support, by the way. And I really do appreciate every single one of you for subscribing and for liking the video and seeing so much potential in me in this channel, because we only getting started, man. So, yeah, let's do it. Also, comment down below any music suggestions that you want me to use in my next video. So last video, the main theme of the conversation was how the influence of the 2010s was affecting the league overall. Now that point still holds very true. However, after some thought, I realized that the NBA is in a much weirder spot due to a multitude of different things besides the influence of the 2010s. Now let's talk about nostalgia for a little bit. So I'll admit, a lot of people who are adults now, including myself, grew up in the 2010s, and our feelings for this era are very, very strong due to the memories and the connections that we have. Dang, you know what's crazy? After saying that out loud, I think my generation started to become the old heads like the 90s. Because you know how people be saying, yo, back in the 90s, Jordan was this, Larry Bird was this.
2001 Shaq, 2025 Jokic, what happens?
Slavian chicken, wherever he's from. I'm getting 40 and they're gonna have to double me. And I'm gonna make his brothers wanna fight me.
I think people might start saying we done with the 2010s in a couple of decades, man. Now, with hindsight, we look back with fond memories, especially since a lot of those players now are either retired, about to retire,
I'm not playing till the wheels fall off. I'm not gonna be that guy.
or are just straight doo-doo garbage. So clearly, the emotional attachment to the players, storylines, and even personalities of the top players is extremely important for people to connect with sports, especially within the NBA, and continually build on that retention for years to come. And this modern era of hoops just doesn't have that same energy.
Surprised about what's going on right now.
But hold on, let me cook for a second and explain why the league has lost its identity and what it needs to do to bring it back. Because highlights alone won't draw people in. Well, maybe if they look like this. The NBA is a star-studded league where the emphasis is more on the stars on the teams rather than the teams themselves. And because of this, it needs to be A, be really good at basketball, B, win a lot of games and championships, C, and pay attention to this one, be either very likable or be objectively hated by everyone. But since the players are so important to the NBA, you need to have someone be more of a Boy Scout of the league, if you will, like how Jordan was in the 90s.
Not on the logo, because Jordan never did that move.
Kobe in the 2000s and LeBron in the 2010s and damn near today with your old air. You want to know why that is? It's because no one wants to be the NBA's golden boy anymore. And the only one who really wants that is somehow getting out-auraed by Paige Buchers, bro. Hey, no disrespect to Paige, she tough, but come on, bro. And now the NBA feels a bit boring. Boring? Too easy. You're telling me you can look at this and say that the league is boring? I still stand on what I said, though. Now, the reason for this varies because seeing how the media and how everyone has kind of treated LeBron over the years.
Like I seen Brian Windhorst on one of these shows not too long ago. Says he's like my fucking best friend. These guys are just weird, but he's like my fucking best friend. These guys are just weird, but
a lot of the players nowadays, they don't really want to be the face of the league because of all the scrutiny that comes with it. And even some of the players that were even deemed as next up have kind of been, let's just say, a bit undercooked. With one of them living off of, oh, I don't know, like 10 bowls of gumbo.
I got a brand new saxophone.
And the other is, well, spending his time not pointing a gun, but throwing grenades at Adam Silver's dome piece. Now, no offense to the players. I actually do like a lot of the new and up-and-coming stars in the league, a lot actually. But with all these things coming into play, it makes it very hard for people to find someone who really checks all the boxes for either being the face of the league or also just being a well-known superstar in the public eye. Like exceeding expectations and striving to be the best, being a great leader for the league and the community, having charisma on and off the court, loving the game more than absolutely anything else else in life. And most importantly, and the Gen Alphas love this word a lot, aura. Like, Kobe is an amazing example of this. Everyone has said Kobe when shooting into a trash can or anything for that matter. And that's aura. But who can we say now? Jokic? Nah. Luka? Nah. Simmons? Hell no! Like, some of the players in the league right now are some of the best basketball players we've probably ever seen. And I don't want to ignore that by any means. But they won't stand out to the general fan because when some of them care more about horse racing than a 9-to-5, it can make it pretty difficult to stand out. Like, there are some exceptions like Anthony Edwards and Giannis because they're very charismatic on and off the court.
He could be a freak on the court and on the shits.
Warning detected.
They're both extremely entertaining to watch, and they're also extremely competitive. Like, Giannis doesn't let anyone see his workout videos or work out with him during the summer because he wants to lock in and kill everybody. And Anthony Edwards, he's the same way. He's not always buddy-buddy with everybody. He's always just been a killer, and that's what we need more in the league. And some of the players just straight up just don't care anymore. Like, look at the All-Star Weekend, for example. The last couple years, it has been an absolute doo-doo water, bro. And the only good thing that came out of that weekend was me and the boys getting to hoop against Frigga in Next Chapter. You see what I mean? The modern NBA stars are just a bit different compared to what we're used to. But in order to live up to their predecessors and really keep the league going and having it reach new heights, the players really do need to make some changes and bring back a lot of that fire back to the game. Like I said earlier with the All-Star game, like, we expect you as players to compete every single night because that is your job. That is your 9-to-5. So when we're not seeing that, it's not entertaining to watch, man. So the players definitely need to bring back more of a competitive edge in terms of having rivalries with other players and teams. So then Adam Silver doesn't have to make so many changes because clearly
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.
And I think another thing is that we've also seen a lot of very talented players come into the league and unfortunately have never really been able to pan out. And I know that this thing kind of happens in every era.
This man was a bona fide scrub. He can't play.
I feel like cases like a Ben Simmons especially, because I've never seen a player fall from grace so drastically just because of one play. And it sucks because he could have been an all-time talent.
Guangdong Tigers. Ni hao. Ni hao.
And oh, don't get me started on the refs, because you know the refs hate seeing at least the slightest bit of contact. Like, you can't show no emotion, you can't do any celebrations without getting fined, you can't even talk to anybody without getting a random tech, even if it's not at the ref. Like, the referees really just ruin a lot of those characteristics from the players. And I'm not saying that I want it to be like, you know, the Malice in the Palace every single night, even though it kind of is with the current Pistons right now. But hey, I'm just saying, we just need to make it a bit more entertaining. Like, I want to start a petition for refs to get fined for horrible calls and stupid technicals that get overturned by the league. And B, have them do post-game interviews, because I won't lie, that would be mad funny seeing them talk about how much they hate players and just give them texts just for the fun of it.
You're not gonna talk to me like that all night. I know that. We're done.
Shut your lame ass up, nigga.
But hey, what do I know? I'm just some random guy on YouTube who is a basketball fanatic and just wants to see the game flourish to new heights. But that's it for the video, y'all. If you guys like this video, please subscribe to the channel. I got more videos on the way. And leave a like on this video if you want me to make more videos like this for the NBA playoffs. And I appreciate every single one of you. Stay blessed, and until next time I'm out, deuces. Y'all be smooth.
Until we meet again.